Welcome to our channel, where rare historical photos come to life. Every image tells a story, and we're here to share the ones that matter most. A Cree man in Saskatchewan, Canada, 1903. A lovely photo capturing rural Victorian life, England, 1857. A French Creole family portrait, New Orleans, Louisiana. A horse-drawn milk float in Bond Street, London, 1939. A mother and her child during the Great Depression, 1930s. 3,400-year-old mud brick structure for the Mesopotamian god Enlil, one of the remnants of the fortress city Dur-Kurigalzu. Photo taken in Iraq in 1927. A promotional photograph for the Hollywoodland housing development in Los Angeles, 1925. The sign was built in 1923. A sharecropper mother teaches her children the alphabet and numbers at home in Transylvania, Louisiana, 1939. A street scene from Manhattan, New York in the 1980s. A young couple by the Waterhen River in Saskatchewan, Canada, 1931. Aerotrain by General Motors, 1956. Amsterdam, Netherlands, 1944. An Atlanta boys high school basketball player shooting a free throw against Tech High School in 1921. Apollo 10 Commander Tom Stafford pats the nose of a giant stuffed Snoopy prior to launch, 1969. Assembling bicycles at a firm called O'Neill's, Dublin, Ireland, 1900. Ava Gardner and Mickey Rooney on the golf course, 1942. Barber on the quays of the Seine, Paris, 1900s. Bruce Lee holding his son Brandon as a child, 1966. Buffalo Soldiers on Bicycle Patrol, 1896. Charming and picturesque photo of rowing a boat in Norway, 1890s. Cheese Store 276 Bleecker Street, Manhattan, 1937. Colossi of Memnon. The Colossi are two statues of the pharaoh Amenhotep III, standing about 18 meters high, Egypt, 1862. Competing in a game of tug-of-war, 1930s. Construction of the Graf Zeppelin, Friedrichshafen, 1928. Construction workers relax on the beams and enjoying their lunch at a construction building in New York City, 1920s. Crowds gather around the bulletin board of the New York American in New York City, where the names of people rescued from the sinking Titanic are on display, April 1912. Danish family poses for a group portrait, Hellerup, Denmark, 1907. Dodge City, Kansas, 1872. Doll Merchant, Paris, France, 1938. Eric Campbell, Charlie Chaplin, and Edna Purviance in The Immigrant, 1917. Farmer sitting near the stove at the general store, Lemoyle, Iowa, 1939. Flatiron Building, New York, 1908. German locomotive crossing a river, 1915. Grocery shopping in style, 1940s. Herbert Ponting and telephoto apparatus, Antarctica, 1912. Hershey factory workers individually wrapping each Hershey's Kiss by hand before machines took over, 1937. Immigrants on Ellis Island enjoying their first dinner in the United States, 1920s. John Travolta and Sylvester Stallone clubbing at Studio 54 in 1983. Let's meet under the Marshall Field Clock, Chicago, 1947. Liberty ships under construction during World War II, Bethlehem Fairfield Shipyards, Baltimore, Maryland, 1943. Maori mother and son, New Zealand, around 1890s. Marie Sklodowska-Curie in her workplace in Paris, 1900. Marilyn Monroe visiting injured troops in Japan in 1954. Unfortunately for this soldier, he had a broken back and had to heal face down. Market trader Alfred Bailey practicing with 15 baskets at Covent Garden, London for the basket carrying championships in 1925. Men queuing up for free breakfast at a Salvation Army barracks, London, England, 1902. Model T on a difficult road, 1915. Mr. Charles L. Rossing with his son Bill in his shoe repair shop in Unionville, Connecticut, early 1900s. Mrs. Ethel Oxley in the store which she runs on the town's main street. Her family has had a business on this same corner for more than 200 years, Connecticut, 1942. Nancy Sinatra with 1st Infantry U.S. Army, Vietnam, 1967. Newspaper sellers on seat sticks, Berlin, 1927. Nikola Tesla sitting in his Colorado Springs laboratory, 1899. Oldest known photograph of a presidential inauguration, James Buchanan, 1857. Organ player and street singer, Paris, 1898. Packards coming off the assembly line, 1936. Pea shooters, Emilia, Italy, 1955. Pretzel vendor displays his wares on an approach to the Manhattan Bridge in New York City, 1948. Princess Olga Petrovna Dolgorukaya and Countess Sophia Petrovna Benkendorf, 1880s. Roadside store between Tuscaloosa and Greensboro, Alabama, 1936. Sailors at the Cliff House, San Francisco, 1901. Shoppers at a bookstall in El Rastro, a Sunday street market in Madrid, 1950. The cast of Seinfeld after shooting the final scene, 1998. The Endurance ship being stuck in the Antarctic ice forever, 1915. The landship USS Recruit under construction in Union Square in 1917, New York City. The Mona Lisa on display in Florence, 1913, 2 years after it was stolen from the Louvre. Theatre of Dionysus, Athens, Greece, 1880. These potatoes were also known as Mickeys, and besides providing a quick snack, they were often carried in pockets and used as hand warmers. 1892. 3,300-year-old sandals belonging to Egyptian pharaoh Tutankhamun. The sandals were made of wood and overlaid with a marquetry veneer of bark, green leather, and gold foil on a stucco base. This sculptured house was originally built in 1963 in Golden, Colorado. The architect, Charles Deaton, ran out of money before the house was finished, so it was never lived in. It was vacant for almost 3 decades. An American tourist and an unidentified Western woman pose with a famine victim. India, 1900. Trainee flight attendants graduate from the American Airlines Stewardess College in Chicago, 1939. 2 workers carving Jefferson's eye on Mount Rushmore. Woman driving buggy through Kansas countryside, 1902. Women factory workers in a cotton mill in Lancashire, 1908. Workmen reinstall the ball clock after repairs at Grand Central Terminal, New York City, 1954. Johannes Barbier, native, having just brought to Bakel the heads of prisoners captured among the fugitives of Amadou's bands, 1891.